So welcome. We will start by tuning in and just creating some heat in the palms. We're doing the Kundalini set for the hearts. So creating some heat in the palms, making them nice and warm, bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center and taking in a deep breath, holding the breath, and releasing the breath and inhaling to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath. And exhale, relaxing the hands down. And we'll start with breath of fire here in heart center opener for a minute. So stretching up to the sky, shoulders are back, chest out, chin in, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. We get a minute of breath of fire, panting like a dog through the nose. Oxygenating the blood, building life force energy in the body. Last 30 seconds here. Inhaling the palms up over the head in prayer pose, holding the breath, stretching up to the sky, squeezing Malabandha root block, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel, squeezing from the root to the crown, holding the breath, squeeze, consolidate. And exhaling prayer pose slowly down to the heart center. Pressing the palms firmly in towards each other and relax down. So we'll come into the first exercise for this kriya and we'll be coming up into standing here. So we are going to do opposite punching. So the left knee will come up as the right arm punches out, and we're going to be jogging in place here. We're going to start off facing north, so find north for you. We're going to go north, then east, then south, then west. Do 4 corners, so a minute in each direction. So we'll start with north and begin either high stepping or jogging in place. 1 minute here, powerful breath. And relax. Just taking a deep breath in. Releasing the breath. Then we're going to find our east and continue for another minute. Punching and high stepping or jogging in place for a minute. And relax. Just breathing naturally here. And we'll find our south and continue on for another minute. And relax. And we'll find our west. So last direction here, and continue one more minute here. And relax. Then we'll come back to our north and just standing in mountain pose. Just breathing naturally here for a minute. From here we'll come sitting with the legs extended out in front, and we'll get ready to come into body drops for a minute. So we're just picking up and dropping down, picking the bottom off the mat and dropping down. If you can get the legs up too, that's great. Engage the abdomen, or you could also do this in easy pose, lifting up and just gentle drop down. So whatever you're comfortable with, and we will begin here. One minute. Relax. Just breathing naturally here. And we'll get ready to come into Kundalini lotus. So the full posture here is index finger and middle finger wrapped around the big toe, thumb pressing into the toenail, lifting up, straightening the legs, balancing on the bottom, and focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, and come into long, deep breathing. If you're not comfortable there, You could come here, legs on the mat, keeping the chest lifted, chin up, focused at the brow point. So either of those, long, deep breathing here. Keeping the chest lifted. Feeling that gentle stretch in the muscles of the chest, the shoulders, between the shoulder blades on the back. And last minute here, full inhalation, full exhalation. Long, deep belly breaths here. Last 30 seconds. Inhale, hold the breath. And exhale, gently coming out of the posture. And we'll come here into easy pose. And just coming into spinal flexes here. So holding on to the ankles, shoulders are relaxed. We're inhaling the heart forward, exhaling, rounding back. So just moving with the breath for a couple of minutes here. Inhaling set, exhaling nam. Just keeping the focus at the heart center. Set is good for the heart, for overall health, for respiration. Also benefits the heart chakra, and it's good for emotional healing, increased compassion, a sense of connection with ourselves and others. Last 20 seconds here. And after your next exhalation, just inhaling back center, deep breath in, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. Hold the breath, squeeze the energy up the spine. And relax. Just breathing naturally. And we're going to continue spinal flexes and change the breath. So we're going to, on the inhale, do 5 movements. So not inhaling forward, exhaling back. We're going to slowly inhale and do 5 front and back. And when you do 5, then slowly exhale and do 5 more. So inhale, 5 spinal flexes, exhale, 5 spinal flexes. So we're going to be here for a couple of minutes. So it's slowly inhaling. And after 5, slowly exhaling for 5 more. Really focusing on regulating your breath. Last minute here. After you do your next 5 exhalation movements, just coming back to center and inhaling deeply and holding the breath and squeezing Mula Bandha root lock again, squeezing from the root to the crown. And exhale and relax. I'm just going to get a sip of water here. And then we're coming into frogs. So coming up on the toes, heels are up off the mat, fingers spread wide, arms between the knees. We start off facing forward. We inhale up on the toes, face the knees, exhaling back forward. So just moving with the breath here. Resting when you need to rest. Back, squatting up on the toes, heels up, taking a deep breath in, holding the breath, and squeeze Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And exhale, and here we'll come back into, or come sitting in rock pose, coming to sit on the heels, and just breathing naturally here. Taking a little rest from the frogs before we move into our next posture. And then here we're going to come up into a camel or a modified camel pose. So coming up on the knees, And we're going to be here for a minute. So, and either doing breath of fire or long deep breathing. So either supporting the low back with the palms, lifting the chest up, heart up, chin back slightly, modified camel, or if you want to come into the full camel and you're comfortable in it, it's coming back, pelvis forward, grabbing the heels, and we'll begin breath of fire or long deep breathing here. Last 30 seconds. And inhale, hold the breath. And gently exhaling up out of the posture and coming to sit. Back on the heels and just resting here briefly. And then we'll get ready to come into our next posture. So we'll be coming up and coming into a chair pose. So coming up into standing, and if you have a block or a chair or those pillows you have there, you can come sitting on that too, just placing it under the bottom. Or if you want to come into the full pose, we are just bringing the feet about a foot apart, and we'll squat down here, bringing the hands between the legs, wrapping around, and bringing the hands up to the feet and holding in this posture. And for support, you can bring the hands out in front of the feet or behind the feet, and just coming in and out of it as you need to. And the first minute here, we're just coming into long, deep breathing in chair pose. So focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. Sit up as high as possible. So last 20 seconds here. And then we'll slowly come up to standing and just breathing naturally, just resting here. And then we're going to come back down into chair pose again, this time with breath of fire. So panting like a dog through the nose, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. Inhale. And exhale. We'll slowly come sitting back on the mat, extending the legs out, and just resting here. Just breathing naturally. And this next posture we're going to come into is Maha shakti pose. So for this posture, we're going to bring the left heel about 6 inches up from the right. So I'll show the posture before we get into it and some alternates too. So the left heel is going to be about 6 inches on top of the right and holding like that. So the full posture is activating the core muscles and holding up. If you want to come down onto the forearms and hold the posture here, that's fine too. And the more perpendicular your legs are, the easier it is. So whatever is within your practice, we're going to come into Maha Shakti with breath of fire. So lifting the legs up, and we'll begin breath of fire here. Keeping the chest lifted, shoulders back. Last 30 seconds here. And inhale. And exhale, relaxing the legs down and just sitting up with legs extended out, just breathing naturally here. For our next posture, we're coming onto the back and getting ready to come into stretch pose. So we're pointing the fingers at the toes, lifting the heels, lifting the head off the mat, looking at the toes, and we'll come into breath of fire here for a minute to modify, keeping the heels on the mat or raising one foot at a time. So we'll be here for a minute. So coming into stretch pose with powerful breath of fire. Inhale. Exhale, relax down, total relaxation here on the back. And bringing the knees up to the chest, wrapping the arms around the knees and gently rocking side to side on the back. And we'll roll up and get ready to come into rock pose. So we're going to be doing about 12 minutes straight of spinal flexes in 3 different postures. So the spinal flexes are good for brain health, for moving the spinal fluid, for increasing spinal flexibility and mobility, and stretching the abdominals and the hips. So coming for the first few minutes, just resting the hands in the lap, shoulders are relaxed back and down. We're inhaling the heart forward, exhaling, rounding the spine back, just moving with the breath. Inhaling forward, set. Exhaling, nam. Opening the heart center, opening the chest. Energizing the spine, increasing blood circulation to the spinal discs. Just keeping the eyes in Shambhavi Mudra, eyelids closed down, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. Inhaling, set, exhaling, nam. This a moving meditation. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, inhaling set, exhaling nam, just moving at your own pace, moving with your breath. Last minute here. After your next exhalation, inhaling back center, deep breath in, holding the breath, squeezing Mulabandha root lock, squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel, squeezing from the root to the crown, holding the breath. And relax. And here we'll come into our second set, this time coming into cat-cow. So coming onto the knees and the palms, palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're inhaling, dropping the belly down, lifting the chest, lifting the chin, so come into cow, exhaling into cat, rounding the spine, pressing the navel to the sky and chin to the chest. So moving with the breath, inhaling set, exhaling nam. Stretching the spine as far as you can in each direction. All the chakras are getting a burst of energy. spinal flexus and cat-cow, or the fountain of youth. Keeping our spines flexible, help us maintain our vitality and youthfulness. Also good for the central nervous system and the brain. So just over a minute left here. Inhaling, dropping the belly down, holding the breath here. And exhaling into cat, pressing the navel to the sky, holding the breath out briefly. And inhaling, back, come sitting back onto the heels in rock pose. And coming into our last set here of the spinal flexing. This time we're going to interlace the fingers behind the head or the neck, and we'll inhale, heart open, elbows back, shoulders back. Exhale, rounding the spine, bringing the elbows forward. So we're inhaling up, exhaling, elbows forward. So just moving with the breath here. And the spinal flex variation. Feeling the energy it's creating in the heart center. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Just over a minute left. Back to your next exhalation. Just inhaling back upright. Holding the breath. Squeezing Malabandha root lock. Squeezing from the root to the crown. And exhale. Releasing. Hands down. And we'll slowly make our way to the back. Laying on the back here. And for this next posture, just pressing the palms into the mat. We're just going to isolate the chest area and just press the chest up. And just inhaling and exhaling. So the chest is off the mat. Inhaling and exhaling through the heart center here, focusing on your Anahata chakra. Keeping that chest lifted. Last minute here. Last 20 seconds. And relaxing the back onto the mat, extending the arms up to the sky. Just coming into long, deep breathing here for a minute. And here we'll make our hands into fists. And inhale. And as if pulling a huge weight towards the chest, just pull and shake, bringing the fists slowly towards the chest, holding the breath. When the fists get to the chest, powerful out breath. And relaxing the hands down. Coming into shavasana here. Total relaxation on the back. And we'll begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And rotating the wrists and the ankles. Rubbing the palms together and the soles of the feet together. Stretching the arms overhead, doing a little cat stretch side to side. Bringing the knees to the chest. And we'll roll up. And come into a short mantra meditation for the heart center. Before we close the class, so we'll do the hummee, hum, braham, hum mantra. We are one. Creator and creation are one. And it's a mantra for healing the heart center and recognizing our connection with all life. And opening the flow of compassion and love and empathy. So for this one, we're going to bring the hands into heart lotus mudra. So we're joining the base of the palms, the pinkies and the thumbs together, creating a lotus here. And we're going to hold this open heart lotus at the heart center with eyes gently gazing down into your open lotus. And we'll just begin about 3 minutes of chanting hummee, hum, braham, hum. Just looking down into your beautiful open heart lotus. Hummee, hum, braham, hum, healing the heart, chanting from the heart. deep breath, opening your heart, lotus flower wide open. And stretching your lotus flower up overhead, stretching up to the sky. And exhaling, just sweeping the fingertips down. Just breathing naturally here for a moment, just feeling the energy flow in the body from the kriya that we did tonight, from the mantra, the energy flowing in the heart center. Feeling the flow of love, compassion, kindness for ourselves and for others. And we'll bring the hands together, rubbing the hands together, and we'll close with the sunshine song, closing our class tonight. Just bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Love to all, joy to all, peace to all beings everywhere. Sat Nam. Namaste.